Joker, yeah, I've just been hearing it's been getting the worst reveals. I can't wait to watch it, but I think I'm going to wait till streaming. But it sounds like it's just horrible, just awful, just the worst. And everybody hates it. It's got like the lowest scores online. It had a D ranking somewhere. Opened with 120 million worldwide, less than half of the original. It's just been doing horribly, performing horribly, getting reviewed horribly. And I'm fascinated. It makes me want to see it, to see the train wreck.
According to, Rotten Tomatoes, currently it's at 33% with critics and 32% with viewers. So, yeah, not great. That is not great.
Yeah, it's just a train wreck. 33%. Ouch.
Well, and what do you think that's from? Like, I mean...
Well, so I haven't watched it, but I have like read reviews and descriptions of it. It's like people are saying like it's very boring. It's like sort of like a courtroom drama where the whole story is basically Arthur is in court trying to like defend himself for, you know, all the stuff he did in the first movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And trying to, I guess, basically convince like the jury that, you know, he's insane, like he didn't mean to do this stuff, and like everything that happened was like you know, a result of like, you know, the system or whatever. And it's like really just kind of going down and like recounting the events of the first movie.
Oh.
And not even like showing anything, but just like talking about it.
Oh.
And then it's like cut in with like, because he goes back to like, you know, between different, you know, courtroom sessions, he goes back to Arkham, and that's where he develops his relationship with Lady Gaga, who's not Harley. She's called Leigh.
Oh boy.
That's her name.
Yeah. Well, okay. So not to interrupt, but I went and watched the first one when it first came out. My boss at the time took me to go see it. And it was fine to watch one time, but it's not a movie that I would ever want to watch again. It was like, yeah, that was okay. I feel like this might be the same, where it's just like, yeah. Like I didn't understand why people loved the first one so much, because I was just like, yeah, it was okay. He's not my favorite Joker.
Yeah, I think the thing with the first one is like it's definitely like very beautifully shot. Like the cinematography of that movie is really, really good, in my opinion. It has like lots of really good moments in it, but putting it together, then yeah, it's a bit overhyped. It's a bit, because like, you know, the whole selling point of that movie was it's going to be like, you know, it's going to be like a Martin Scorsese like, you know, character study, like Taxi Driver.
It was not Martin Scorsese. That was not a Scorsese film.
No, but they were brilliant in the marketing to like bring it up.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure that was something that was like invented by the press around that movie, and then like the producers and, you know, Todd Phillips were just like running with it, just like yeah, sure, because they were even saying like, oh, is Martin Scorsese like involved? Is he producing it or something like that? It's like no, but yeah. So this one, people are saying is just like it doesn't even hold a candle to the first one, and that people said like the ending is like such a just like such a weird turn and makes no sense. And the interesting thing that I also read, or I think I listened to it on a podcast, is that the movie opens up and it doesn't have the DC, you know, label or logo.
Oh
like,
yeah, James Gunn isn't touching this thing with a 10-foot pole.
No, he hadn't.
This has been very clear that this is nothing to do with him and what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't understand the obsession with putting Harley Quinn in everything that you have to do with Joker.
Mr. J.
I think Harley Quinn is an overrated character. That's just my opinion. Not a huge fan.
My.
Well, I mean,
my!
oh my!
I don't think she's overrated. I mean, she is definitely overused, and
Okay,
she's great.
That's what
She's
I
great
meant, is
when-
that she's overused. Overused.
She's great when they use her like really good, like if they make her character good, like. But yeah, she is definitely like on every T-shirt, DC T-shirt. Like you can walk in a Hot Topic, you'll get like 100 Harley Quinn T-shirts you see on the wall.
Right. She was great in some of the animated series.
Oh yeah, the animated series Harley Quinn was good.
Yeah. I did like an adult one that was like, it was more adults that they had Harley Quinn used, and it was a whole lot like the comic books where, you know, she was always trying to get in bed with Poison Ivy.
Yeah, I've watched it. I'm not caught up with it. I've gone through like season 3, I think, and it's still going, and it's really good. It's funny.
Is it?
It's. I mean, the humor might not be for everybody, but it's like definitely like lots of, you know, inside DC, you know, jokes and humor.
What's that series called?
It's just called Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's what it's called? I had no idea. I thought
On
it was
HBO
like
Max.
Okay, yeah.
She's voiced by Kaylee Cuoco from Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah. There's a picture of the series, the Harley Quinn series.
Yeah, and then Joker's in it too a lot, and he's played by Alan Tudyk, and he's actually a pretty good Joker.
Oh, nice. Alan Tudyk's great.
Okay, not to get us sidetracked, but who is the best Joker in your opinion?
Live action or animated or all of them or
All of them. All of them.
Jared Leto, hands down. Just kidding. It's not that one.
Just
Get out.
I think I'll always be partial to Jack Nicholson, frankly. But Mark Hamill, close second.
Oh yeah,
Mark Hamill,
Mark
close
Hamill.
second.
Mark Hamill's my favorite.
I guess I'll go for the kind of the basic bitch answer, but Heath Ledger. I just thought that performance was just game changing.
When I image
Change-
searched
change-
best
Ledger is a close
Joker, when I image searched best Joker, Heath Ledger was the first result. Just so you know. Nimrod says
Yeah.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Heath Ledger's a close second. Mark Hamill's first, and then Heath Ledger.
What about Romero? What's his name? The old Adam West?
Caesar Romero.
Caesar Romero.
Yeah.
Romero.
He was good.
He was great.
Never
You love-
shaved
you love-
Nicholson,
mustache.
though. Wasn't Nicholson so fun as the Joker?
You love how he never shaved his
Yes,
his
yeah.
mustache.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
also, like
Yeah.
in the they did like an animated special where they, kind of revived the '60s Batman with Adam West and Burt Ward,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember
and, like,
hearing about that.
and they had the Joker in it. Caesar Romero had passed, but he was played by someone else. But in the animation, he still had like the outline of his mustache in the animation.
That's awesome. Mikey says Ledger. Mikey's also for the Ledger camp.
yeah.
That Kevin is. Oh, it's the Office cast from there. This one has Dwight and Kevin from The Office. From the episode
And
where they
Creed.
both just look
And
like-
Creed.
Oh yeah,
I'll,
Creed
Creed
is
is over there on
Creed.
the end.
Oh, my God.
I'll give an honorable mention to what's his name, Cal Kestis.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forget that actor's name.
Because he was in
He was
Shameless.
in-
He was in Gotham. Cameron Monaghan.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
He actually did a pretty good job as like playing a guy who was just like, is this a Joker or not? He's being very Joker-ish.
Yeah.
And then they sort of like did a twist where it's like, oh wait, no, he dies, but his twin brother is actually the Joker. That show goes in wild places, but
Yeah.
I thought he was I thought he played a pretty good Joker too.
Mikey, Mark Hamill was the voice of the Joker in the Batman animated series and a bunch of Batman animated works. I don't think he's ever played him live action, but he's done the voice for decades. For decades.
No,
But in the early 90s live action Flash series, he plays the Trickster, and he does the exact same voice.
Yeah. And he also kind of used that voice as the cockknocker in Jay and Silent Bob.
He was in the CW Flash, not the 90s.
Oh yeah,
CW Flash.
Yeah, but he was also in the 90s one.
Was he?
That's why they.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
that's why he was there. That's why they brought him back.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, he was in both.
Nice.
Not quite the Joker, but here he is in the 90s. Wow. Was that what they were kind of making fun of when he was Cockknocker?
A little bit, I think so.
Wow. What a costume.
Oh, yeah, because his boy was, like, in the CW Flash.
Oh.
His protege was wearing something very similar.
Yeah.
Wow.
The return of the Trickster.
He does do a good Harrison Ford, Mikey. He does a great Harrison Ford.
Wow, look at that face.
We haven't even gotten to video games yet, you guys.
That episode that he's in is great.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Is this going to be a long episode? We haven't even gotten to video games yet.
Should we? Where are we at? What should we talk about? We talked about Joker. So that's Joker.